what am I drinking? I'm drinking my tea. And any tea that you like. I like the cranberry tea. I like different type of tea except green tea. It doesn't agree with my belly. It gives me belly ache. Green tea. Carmen, hola, Sonia. Yes, Sonia, don't get me into Spanish because I'm supposed to my brain's supposed to be in English right now. You know me. Okay. Great, Oscar, absolutely. It's great to be bilingual. Sometimes people complain about, why don't you do it in Spanish? But it's great to be exposed. Hi, Denise Pagan. It's great to expose yourself to different languages. Like my friend Amal, who's watching right now here on Instagram, she is from Africa, Bagon, and she speaks French beautifully. Of course, that's one of her languages. I'm gonna go visit her in January because you know what? One, because I wanna meet her and go to her country, and she just invited me so many times that I wanna go. And number two, because I wanna practice my French. I wanna learn French. I love French, but you have to be exposed to the language. So sometimes when people complain because you don't speak Spanish, you don't speak English, get yourself exposed. Why? Because it's great for your brain, for your neurons. Learning, that's what my book number 2 is all about. Book number 2 is about keep on learning. Because when you keep on learning, you are slowing down the aging process because your brain is working properly, okay? So that's one of the reasons. Let me see here. African, Gretchen, America, but I enjoy speaking, exactly. Yes, absolutely. Mundo Monasterio is watch. Okay, Gretchen. Yes, African America, but I enjoy speaking Spanish. Absolutely, Gretchen. Absolutely, it's great for your brain, and we have to be. If you guys, you say you are an inspiration. You are an inspiration. We watch you. The whole family watch me. I get those type of comments, but then we have to be open to stay young, to feel, look, and act young. You have to do the things that we do when we're younger. We keep on learning. We go to school. We learn new trade. We learn new skill. And then you reach an age in which society has been brainwashed you about you too old to do this and you too old to do that. Then people buy into that belief system. And then you stop learning. So this is what this book is all about. It's all about why to keep on learning, which is a very good book. Everybody has to have my 4 books. And all the books are in Amazon, or all 4 of them. The Spanish book has been translated for those who wanted the book in Spanish. Okay. Let me see here, Mario. Hola, Sonia. Go to Quebec. Also, French Canada. Exactly, Sonia. Yes, I've been there. Exactly, but it's too cold. And I said to my friend Amal, I'm going to Gabon, but in the summertime. And I said, it's the beaches and all kind of thing. Canada is kind of cold, Sonia. Okay, let me see, but thank you anyway. Okay. Mario, okay, Jessica Hill. Hi, Jessica. Okay, so remember, when we talk about slowing down the aging process, and we're talking about being healthy mentally, spiritually, and physically, we're talking about all those 4 components. So you can limit yourself about one thing, one area. Just gym time. What doesn't make any difference to have a healthy body and my mind is gone. It doesn't make any difference to have my body perfect and then my spirit is lost. What's the point of that? You can have contentment and happiness and peace and joy when we are neglecting one area or another. So we cannot neglect any area of ourselves. The reason for that is because that's the only job that we have. The only job that you have is to take care of your body, your mind, and your spirit. Remember that affirmation that I have in my affirmation CDs that you can download them from my website, drjosefina.com. It says, my primary responsibility is for my own growth and well-being. My primary responsibility It's for my own growth and well-being. So, and then you had that, right? And from the point of view, humanly speaking, you are responsible for yourself. You are responsible for yourself. You cannot transfer the responsibility of your health to anybody. I'm talking about health mentally, physically, spiritually, and emotionally, right? So that's your primary responsibility. You cannot give that responsibility to anybody else. And on top of that, then when we go to from the point of view, of a spiritual point of view, then it goes in this order. Then God said, love God with your heart and your mind. That's your first commitment. Commitment to love your God, to love God with all your heart and mind. And then love yourself. And then you love your neighbor. So that is why I want my followers, people who believe in my philosophy, people who like what I say, and not what I say, what I do. Because I'm not the type of person that I teach you by telling you what to do. I show you what to do. I'm an action type of person. So if you like that, then you gotta be open. You have to open the parachute. Remember that book, Open Your Parachute? Remember that book? You have to open your parachute and you have to jump. You know, I'm not thinking jumping stupidly, because you can be talking smart, stupid things. Okay, so let me check comments here to see what's going on. Paul, Rachel, hola. José Luis, Pedro, hola Mariceli, libro grandioso a cualquier edad, los recomienda, está buenísimo, excelente. Gracias Mariceli, gracias Mariceli. And the same thing with Mariceli is saying that she recommends the book. Everybody who has my books, they love them because they're very practical. They are my books are no fillers. I have fillers telling you stuff. No, I'm telling you what to do and what to do in a very simple way. So if you really want, if you're serious about your transformation, transforming your body, your mind, your spirit, you really have to make that promise to yourself, make that commitment to yourself. And that's why the book number 4 just came out. Isn't this beautiful? I have to tell you this. Look at this, the cover of that book, okay? Look at the cover. Isn't that beautiful? So it just came out a few days ago. You can find it in Amazon, or you can download it from Kindle. You know, the beautiful thing with the book is that I didn't purposely select the cover of the book. See, this is an amazing, when I noticed the picture, because who selected the picture was my editor. Of course, we have pictures, different many pictures. And then he selected a picture. He said, which one you like? And I like this one, I like this one, I like them, almost all of them. But then the picture he selected what is. And then I noticed that it's, the hand, like God, like in the Bible says God has you in the palm of his hand. So when I noticed, I said, oh my God. So this book is very special because this cover is not purposely for marketing. I'm gonna put this to market. No. I don't function that way. I function guided by the Holy Spirit. I function guided by my intuition. I function guided by the thoughts that come to my mind that make sense, that are in alignment with divine connection, with divine energy, with divinity. So this is amazing. So that was this, so that you can see it's a beautiful, beautiful cover. God has you in the palm of his hand. Isn't that pretty? Okay, let me see Instagram here. Qué genial, habla español, aunque hablar práctico del inglés. Yes, Sangre, please remind me if I'm talking in Spanish, because I'm supposed to be doing English. Jose Luis, you know what happens? The cables get changed. Gina, hi, here on Instagram, okay. So Kanjili is watching, hi Kanjili. So let's have a drink on me. Party on. So the book was created because I get this question a lot of time. The question I get more often is how do I get started? So of course, my collection of books are all vibrant at any age, right? And it has a subtitle. And subtitle, this one is How to Get Started Changing Your Life. And the reason for this book, it was inspired by that question, because people ask me that question all the time. So one of the premises that for life in general, of course you have tons of information here in the book, where I cannot give you the whole thing in few minutes here in Facebook and Instagram. But the premise of how you get started, and that goes for anything. One of the secrets, for me, remember, everything I share with you is based on my life experience, plus my formal education, and basically life experience and formal education. And I think with those two components plus God's wisdom, I think we have it made. Let me elaborate on that point, because that, I think, is a very good point. When I'm talking about formal education, I'm not talking necessarily about you have to go to school and you have to be a lawyer or a doctor or a PhD or anything like that. When I'm talking about formal education, is when you take your talent, your gift, whatever gift it has been given you, and you take that, and you like to be a hairdresser or a beautician, you into fashion, you into this kind of making people feel and look better. Then I know a lot of people, and the real pro, the real experts, they are born with the gift. What they do, they go into formal education to legalize it. Because in some places you might have to have a license, or you might have to have a diploma, or you have whatever. But the number one thing is you take that gift and you legalize it by formal education, right? Like taking the course and taking the expertise of developing the skill or polishing your skill and so on. I was born as a teacher. That was my calling from the time I was born. That's how I used to play. But I can then, because for me was instinctively, what made sense to me is to go to school to learn how to be a teacher, because I love to teach. Doesn't that make sense to you? If you like anything in life, whatever it is your gift, you take that gift seriously, and then you go and you prepare for it. Because let me tell you one thing. Most people say, but I don't know what my calling is. I don't know what my purpose in life is. I don't know what to do with my life. But I don't know what goals to set. The only reason people don't have a clear picture of their purpose in life, their meaning in life, and their goals in life is because they haven't taken the time and the opportunity to figure out, what is my gift? If you are serious with yourself, and you're honest with yourself, and you have some personal integrity within yourself, you will sit and you will do an inventory. And I don't care what you're doing right now, okay? Because you might be doing something that you're not happy, and the only reason you're doing it is because you're making a salary. You're earning a salary. You have a job just to earn a salary, and sometimes that is pathetic, because you might be unhappy, and it doesn't make any sense, because no amount of money in the world is worthy of your happiness and your health. And then what happens? Then when we are unhappy, we have negative emotions, and then we somatize those negative emotions, and they become sick illnesses. And then you wonder, what's going on with me? Why am I'm only 40 years old, I'm only 30 years old, I'm always depressed, and I'm always lost, and I'm always sad, and I don't have any energy, and so on and so on. But I know I'm going all over the place with it, but this is very good. So you take that gift, find out. Like in my case, it's the teacher. So what happened? I went to school to become an elementary teacher, because in my country, where I come from, and that is all in this book, book number 1, I tell you my beginning. How do I get started? It's also in my first book, of course, because this is how I did it myself. So my calling, teaching. I love teaching. So you know what? okay, in my country was first you have to start to become a teacher in elementary school. So you go to college for 4 years to become elementary teacher. Then, okay, I got that. Then I went to college for another 4 years because to teach in high school, in higher school, then you have to get another 4 years of college so you can become a high school teacher. And then, if you want to teach at the university level, at the college level, upper education, you gotta get a master's degree. I came here to get my master's degree. And then, if I wanted to teach at the university level, like I did when I came to Florida, Berry University, Indian River State College, then I needed to have my PhD. So because I love the area of teaching, I pay the dues and getting the expertise and getting legally being a teacher. Any place I can go in the world, I can show my credentials and I can teach. And why do you do that? You do that when you take your gift seriously. So everybody, so it can be, in my case as a teacher, and Patty PL can be as a woman who likes fashion and like design and like creating things with the hair and making people more beautiful and doing all this kind of thing, creating jewelry and all those things. So, but you have to, for that, I understand. I'm a natural teacher. I'm a natural leader. But I have to go to school to polish myself. I have to go to school to polish. You know, you take a carbon, a diamond, and you have to work it and work it and work it. You take silver for silver to shine, and you have to put it on the fire. So that's the reason why this book came about. This book came about because people ask me all the time, how do I get started? So I give you just one tip in how do an inventory about your calling, about your gift. But okay, some people might be wondering, well, but I still doesn't know. What do you do? What do you Mira, you know what? Let me tell you something. Anything that you get lost when you're doing it, that you lost consciousness of time. When you look at the time, oh my God, it's almost half a day, and you are still at it. You get lost in this. You immerse yourself. You don't even know who you are. When I'm doing this, I don't know where I'm at. I don't know my name. The same thing when I was teaching in college, and high school. You get so much into the job, into the action, into the dynamic of the business. Because it's not that I am a teacher. I am being. You being it. You become it. You know, you just don't do a job because I'm a teacher. No. I am teaching. You know, this is what I am. It's nothing that I do, it's what I am. You know, doing the beauty business is not what you do, it's who you are. You are beauty. You like to impact people. You like to make people better. You want to make people look beautiful. You like all this kind of thing. I like people to be empowered. I like people to get to know themselves. I like people that they can discover the mystery that is in each one of us. We all are full. We all are full of mysteries. I tell you, I discovered the mystery of being a writer when? In my 70s, right? Late, like 69, 70. That's when I discovered this mystery. And then I discovered the mystery of I can be an amazing bodybuilder in my 60s. So we are all packaged. See, it's amazing the way we are packaged. We have so much stuff, good stuff in it. But then what happens is we get so sucked up into the negative stuff, the negative stuff, and it gets dumped into the all good thing. And that's why sometimes you gotta do an inventory, or sometimes you have to get away from everything, or sometimes you have to take a break from things, or sometimes you have to get a sabbatical, or sometimes you really have to quit. You quit and you don't look back. That's the way I do it. Once I quit, I quit. Once I give up something, I don't come back, because if I'm giving it up, it's because it's not good. Okay. So this is the reason for this book. So in here you find a lot of great information in how to get started. So let me see your comments and see if you have any questions. People who have read the book already. Is anybody who had read book number 4 and want to come in camera and give you your comments or something? Let me know and I'll bring you in camera and you can tell us. Okay, let's see. Hola, Diaz, Adi, Frank, Nicole, Rosie, hi. Okay, Rachel, hi. Hola, hola, Mama, Teresa, Magno, Volta. Okie dokie. So do we have any question about the book? Is there any schooling in becoming a mentor? No, well, I don't. My answer to be, if somebody asks the school to become a mentor, I think that there is no, that I know formal school to become a mentor, but a mentor is a person who got it together. A mentor, example, when I went for my PhD, my mentor was Dr. Beverly Whiteley. A mentor is a person that has achieved successfully that which you want. That is a mentor. Sometimes that you can look up to, sometimes that you feel that person has it, that has exactly what you need, a person who walks the talk, a person who has integrity, and you can see that in the character. For you to think about, if you want to, or if you want to be a mentor, you have to have this quality. I mean, the qualities that I'm saying. A person with personal integrity. You cannot be a mentor, somebody who just, okay, somebody called. Okay, sorry. Somebody called when I'm live. You cannot be a mentor and be somebody who doesn't have personal. You can be a mentor is a role model. Okay, let me close with that. A mentor is a role model. I'm not gonna say, oh, I'm gonna be a mentor, but I don't. You know what I mean? It's like a mentor is somebody that we choose because we see qualities in that person that I want. And then the person that I want to mentor me, I have to ask, right? I asked Beverly Wadley, my mentor, that if she wanted to help, she wanted to help me. I told her I wanted to go to school to get my doctor's degree, that I wanted my doctor's degree. And because she had done it successfully, immediately, a real mentor and a successful mentor immediately tells you yes. And immediately mentors you in how to do it. And that woman held my hand until the end, until the graduation time. And it was about 4 years holding my hand. And that's another thing, the mentor doesn't let you quit. And I had my setback during that period. I had setback. I flunked my comprehensive exam, and I have only 2 chances. I told you the story, and it's in my first book also. I have 2 chances for my comprehensive exam so I can graduate. And I flunked the first time. So the second time, if I flunk, meant I lost the money, I lost the energy, I lost the investment, I lost the traveling, I lost all the food that I ate, all the money that I spent. I mean, it would have been, the whole investment would have been lost. And because I had my mentor, she said, you can do this, Josefina, and she helped me. And for 1 year, I sat on my desk to learn how to write English, academic English. Because there's different type of English. The academic English, when you're presenting a test, a dissertation, a paper in college, and it's not the same thing. It's not, the expectations at the doctoral level is higher than at the master level. Okay, because they expect better from you. You're gonna be a doctor in education or a doctor in personal development like me, and this kind of thing. So you have to have some kind of expertise in writing, and which it's amazing because see what happened. That's why you can never ever complain about something that happens to you that we might label as bad. Because I flunked my test the first time, then I have to sit at my desk for a whole year to practice how to write English properly, academically, okay? You know what that brought me to? To become a writer. Because see, that skill that I was developing, 10, 15 years ago, at least 15 years ago, today it helped me to do research, to write my books, to have the confidence that I'm a good writer, and so on. So never ever complain for something that happened to us that we immediately, oh, that's a bad thing. No, it was a good thing for me because it's amazing. And then not only because in life, right, like your life experience, that's why your life experience come in, but then Jesus, I mean, the Bible, God says, Jesus, the Bible, God, the same thing. He said that whatever suffering, challenge, or trouble that we have, He will use it for our spiritual development. So we always win. We always win. But you gotta get into the right path. You have to have the right mindset. And that's why you read in Romans, do not be conformed by the world, but be transformed by the renewal of what? Your head. Renewal of what? Your head, your mind. Okay? So it's all, and this is all, you know, life is an amazing combo. A combo that it depends how you want to take it. You can take your combo standing up or bending over or sitting down or squatting. I take my combo standing up. I like to stand up, okay? I stand up. I stand up, off, stand off, whatever, right? All the good stuff. Okay, so let's see how the comments are going. Rick, hi Rick. Oh, thank you, Rick. Cindy, thank you, Rick, my friend. Hello, friend. Sonia, my mind. Sandy, Strauss, Sandy. We are tools to become a good writer. Any book can you tell us about to become a good writer? Sandy's asking a good book to become a good writer. You know, Sandy, you heard this before. I did too. And in the beginning, Sandy, I didn't, I was like you, Sandy, I want a book. You know, Sandy, you know how it's done? Sit in the computer and start writing. If you want to write a book, I heard this for years and I never obeyed until it was that I didn't have any choice but to obey. Sit in the computer or take a pad, some people take a pad of legal paper and start writing. Write. And you can put it in your Word, in your computer, put it in your computer, and then you can write, and then you can, if you want, you can sort of, by chapters you wish to, you can organize it by chapters, chapter 1, 2, and chapter 1, I'm going to talk about it, like in my books. Monsieur, it's really, when we get it, when we do that first part, I'm telling you, it's amazing. So, so I have, okay, so you can look, you get any book and then you go, like introduction, the content, you got your introduction, and then I have the chapter in set goals, your body, challenges your personal life, becoming a balanced human being. So those are the chapters, the heading of the chapters, right? Those are you can, Sandy, if you have my book, I think you have my book, get my book and go by them. Do it like I do. Very simple, very simple, and people love them because they're easy to understand, easy to read, and all that. So in every chapter, in every setting, in every subtitle, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 chapters, 9 little chapters, okay? So, but the key in writing a book, just start writing. I know you heard this before, and I did too. And I didn't want to get it, but that's the only way. And then you get somebody who's good in English, somebody who likes to read and correct paper. And I have an editor, Richard, my friend. He's an editor. He writes books. So you can find a friend or somebody who's a writer who writes books. I lucked out. The Lord blessed me with my friend Richard because he has written many books in spiritual development and all great stuff. A very spiritual man. So we started working together. I said, I want to write my book, and that's what he told me. You write everything, and you send it to me, and that's how I do the book. In the computer, with this book, I will sit every morning right after the sunrise. I came from home, have my breakfast, sit here in my computer, and I start writing. Blah, 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 blah. He will give me homework for chapter 1, chapter 2. Okay, you need to write about this. You need to write about how you get started. What do you do? What are the points? He will, a good coach. You can get a good coach. But you have to start writing. You cannot get a coach and not write. You have to start because it's your book. You have to write. Okay. So, and the person, that coach, will help you to organize it. And then once you organize it and you have it done, then there is many ways you can publish it. My book is self-published. And now with the social media, you don't have to, because that's one of the blessings in my case also, that because I obey to start writing my books, how many years ago, Patty? I don't know, 5 years ago. I don't know how I always don't know what time is it, unless it's gym time. And the date and the day. But anyway, so I lost my train of thought about so writing, but you have to start writing, and then you have somebody who review, and that's it. Oh, I was gonna say, one of the things with me is that I never. Thank God. Well, I never done it. And if you find it in all my books, book number 1, you find that I always, when I get that calling, that prompting of the Spirit prompts me to do something, I obey. Because I never stop. And Sandy, this is for you. Because I know how we are. Oh, but I don't have the money to publish the book. Don't think about how you're going to publish the book. Because I didn't. And I didn't also knew about social media about 10 years ago. When I started writing my book, I didn't know about social media. But also, I didn't stop writing. Oh, I'm not gonna write my book because I don't have $500,000 to go in a publicity tour, and I don't have connection with Barnes and Noble, somebody who's gonna sponsor me. I didn't have nothing. In my whole life experience, the only thing I have is God, and God always manifests the way in which I will do it. And look at how my books sell very well in Amazon through social media. Give me a break. Because God has a plan. Like he said, I know the plans that I have for you. But what happened, we start doubting, oh, well, how am I going to publish the book? Who's going to buy my book? And I'm going to say, the first person that bought my first book was Patty PL. Patty PL, that I remember, Patty PL was the first human being that got my book. And she, out of the blue, because I didn't know her. We just didn't know each other. And then, we started connecting through social media. And she would say, I really like you because you think the way I think. I feel that way myself. She had the same philosophy that I do. So and because of that, then she, out of her own willingness, she started promoting my books. And her friends started buying my book. And that's the way God works. But what happened is because we always doubt. And we don't have a strong faith, we sit around, I don't have the money, I don't know how to write, I need a book to write, I need to have some guy. No, my darling, I'm telling you, Sandy, you start writing, and let me tell you, once you make the first step, the resources will come. Once I made the decision that I was going to write my books, the resources such as my editor appears. When the student is ready, the teacher appears, those kind of things. And then, miraculously, use things like Patty PL and Amazon and social media and Twitter and Facebook and Instagram. That's how I sell you books. That's how I do it. I don't have millions of dollars to go in a book tour. If the Lord wants me to go in a book tour, He will provide me that. That's my philosophy. I know when God wants me to do something because He provides the resources. Remember, the source is God, and He provides the resources. Most of the time, we do everything backwards. We want to get the resources. I want to get the resources. God is the resource. God will provide the resource because God is the source. So you have the source, which is God, which is a divine intelligence, which is the power of the Spirit, which is the divinity in us, all the beautiful stuff. And then this divine energy provides the resources. And the resources and how I have created so far 4 books and more to come. Because I feel this is my field right now, besides my bodybuilding and all the things that I do, is to be a writer. So you got book number 4, book number 1, book number 2, and book number 3. 4 books in less than 10 years. How do you explain that? And people think I'm all day at the gym. It's time management. It's time management. It's setting priorities. Okay, Sandy. Okay, Sonia. Oh, a lot of comment here. Rachel, hi, Rachel. Hi, Telcra. There is cooling mentor. Okay, I answered that. Okay. Amparo. Te escucho, me encanta, pero trato de entender. Claro, Karel, seguro, mañana en español. Mi sueño cuando estaba joven, una de las mejores materias. ¡Wow! Admirable. Gracias, mi amor. Mañana en español. Pat, hi. Okay, so I think, is anything else that you guys have a question? Anything about the book? So definitely, so get your book. Amazon or Kindle, but I like it better like this. I like holding it. I like it. It has beautiful, beautiful picture. Here I open it in the challenges in your personal life. The key to meeting challenges. So you got, and it's very short and it's very quick. So like what happened, that you can have points. You can take this book and like I do with my Bible. Just make points to it, you know, and then what you do, see, there is this, okay, let me calm down here. Most of it, sometimes, we take a book, any book, right? I got it. Any book. We read it, and we put it down, and we never look at it again. That's not gonna work. It's the same thing with your Bible. And a closed Bible is not gonna change any life. If you wanna change your life, you have to spiritually, you have to open your Bible. You have to learn about God. You wanna change your life, you have to get my books and you have to use them, practice them, make points. This, okay, I have to work on this. This is my plan for success. In those 4 books, you have an incredible blueprint in how to be the most amazing, well, not to be, to start being, because you already are. You know. Let me tell you one thing. When I'm talking about transformation, or change, or changing, I'm not talking about changing into something that you are not. What I'm really saying, the transformation is to get into to transform in the real creature that you already are. It's like a rediscovering who you are, or the person you were born to be. Because sometimes we get contaminated, we get prostituted, we get labeled by society, by the world. And that there is a reason why the Lord says, do not be conformed by the world. You know why God says, do not be conformed by the world? Because He knew from the beginning that the world was going to try to mold you to the world fears and cares. Okay? So that's the whole deal. And then because we get complacent and we don't want to do the work and we want the easy way, we don't want to get up early, we don't want to exercise, we want the quick meal, we don't want to be responsible, we think everything is for free, we think this and we think that, which is the wrong way of thinking. It's the wrong way of thinking. There is no such a thing as free lunch. You know, you want to get to know God, you have to study it. You wanna have a great body, you have to work at it. You have to have a positive mental attitude. You have to change your thinking from the bad stuff to the good stuff. How do you do that? You get my affirmation CD. Where are they? In my website. And I'm not selling you stuff. I'm giving you resources that are good. That are good because this is the way I did it. This is the way I do it. Every single day. And there is a commitment. And there is a beautiful word in the Bible that is uses a lot. Resilience. We have to be resilient. We have to keep on going. We have to keep practicing. The other day, a client sent me a text, oh my God, I blew it. I ate this and I ate that, and I was doing so well, and blah, blah. No big deal. You made a mistake, you get up and make a correction. I don't care how many times I fall down, I'm gonna get up. Because it's not a falling down, it's a staying down. It's not a setback, it's me not recovering from that setback. The setback has nothing to do with me continuing. And sometimes when we get obstacles and we get setbacks and we get a little bit uncomfortable situation, that doesn't mean that we have to quit. That doesn't mean that it's over. It's the opposite. It means I have to get up, brush my stuff off, brush myself off, and keep on going. Okay? That, because you get tired, that doesn't mean you quit. ¿Capish? Oui. Leti, Luna, hola. ¿Cómo están mis amigos? How are my friends here? Marcelo, Amparo, Amal, mi amor, Amal. I'm coming, Amal. I'm going to Gabon. I want to learn French. You better teach me French. Hola, Leti. Okay, any question? Any question? So if you don't have any questions, then I don't have anything else to say. I just wanted to let you know what else am I going to say. Tomorrow will be in Spanish. Mañana será en español, la misma hora, 4 de la tarde. What else can I tell you? Everything is great. That's it for me today. Remember, the video will be in YouTube, my YouTube channel. Remember, go to my YouTube channel. That's a great point too. Another resource that you have is my YouTube channel, Dr.Josefina. You have the most amazing videos. You have videos in training. You have videos in nutrition. You have videos in motivation. You have videos in affirmation. You have videos about the mind. It's just about for you to make a plan. Make a plan. You have to have a ritual. This is another thing. You need to organize yourself in a way that you do your ritual repeatedly every single day, because it becomes a habit. It gets transformed into a beautiful habit. And then what happens, because it's a ritual, and this is the way you do your day because this is what functions for you, when it comes the distraction and the waste of time, you don't get involved in it. But of course, you need to develop that experience. Or nothing will distract me from my program, from my daily program. Very few times. But when the distraction comes, I do it consciously. Most people get out of their plan unconsciously. Okay? If I want to change my plan for today, it will be consciously. Okay, my brother is here, so I'm going to spend some time with him, but I'm doing it consciously. Yesterday, I said tomorrow at 10 o'clock, I'm at the gym, and it's exactly what I did. 10 o'clock, I left the house, I said, okay, I'm going to the gym, you can do whatever you want. Pow! I want to do my shoulder. Why? Because you can't afford to neglect yourself. Okay? You cannot afford to neglect yourself. Why? Because the world will continue and you will be old, sick, wrinkled, fat, and going to the doctors and taking medication. That's why. Okay? We don't need to do that because it's not necessary. The fact that you have whatever number of chronological years, it is not significant in the quality of your life. Because as you well know, the older we get, the better we should be. And I'm just not saying that. That is not just one of my affirmations. That's a fact. Because it makes sense that the older we get, the better we should be. The reason people age fast and lose their conditioning and lose their abilities and lose the skill, it has nothing to do with chronological age. It has everything to do with you and you stopping doing the things that you used to do in your younger years. And it doesn't make any sense. It just doesn't make any sense to me. Because it's all about people stopping being and start just deteriorating and degenerating and all this kind of stuff that is not necessary. Because even science says that it's not necessary. God says it's not necessary. I said it's not necessary. And if you don't believe it, look at me. I'm not just telling you, I'm showing you. Pow! Hello, Leti. Gracias, Leti. Ay, qué linda. Gracias, mi amor. Leti dice que es fantástico verte y escucharte. Yes, oh boy, just what I needed to hear. Oh, that's and this is the beautiful thing when and this is what makes my life. When you guys leave those beautiful messages, my friend here, let me see, D.S. Mirke, said just what she needed to hear. And you know what makes that really blows me away? Because I don't prepare a script. I let the Holy Spirit guide me. And that's how I work. Anything that you see me posting in social media, trust me, baby. Don't ever think that I sat there with a team of marketing to market you. Because I don't need to market anybody. Why? Because God provides for me everything I need. I don't need 100 pair of shoes. I just need my good running shoes, my good walking shoes. I don't need 500 Coach's bag. I don't need, you come to my closet, you will be shocked. There's nothing there. And then what happens is when I have an event that I have to look fashionable for an event, God takes me to a boutique someplace. He tells me go there. I go and I find the dress and I find the people who start the stylish that prepare the look for me. We just me walking into a place. That's what happened in Tacarigua with a long, beautiful dress, and the influencer, the same thing. So because I'm not attached to any of those things. I'm attached of the guidance of the Holy Spirit, being guided by God. So going back to the comment, thank you so much, because when I heard that, it's just reinforcing me to continue doing, to continue listening. That it reinforces me. You reinforce me when you make those comments. Was it just what I needed to hear? It's just because I know I didn't sit to market you and to say, well, this is what I'm going to do today. No, I let the Lord tell me. Okay, beautiful. Thank you so much. You can tell how authentic you are. Thank you, Desmer. Thank you, my darling. Secret Flower. Hi, Rita. Okay, now it's time before Instagram quits. Well, remember then, book number 4, an amazing book. Tell your friends to follow me in social media. Tell people to follow, because the good information we have to promote. We have to prevent people from going the other way. You have to help me to help people not to quit because they turn 40 or 50 or 60. That is not necessary, okay? But if I don't have help, if you don't help me, you don't share the information, you don't share the video, you don't share the book, people think that that's the way it is. People think that after 50, life is over. There is nothing to do, just to wait and die, and to get sick, and spend all day at the doctor, and take medication, and not to enjoy life. And that's not right. That's not divine. That's not godly. God does. You don't see anybody in the Bible who they die of old age. Okay? So there is no God. You don't read in the Bible that you have to retire at 65. You don't see in science that say, well, after 60 you're good for nothing. No, those are the marketing product that want you to behave and act in a certain way, want you to take all this and take all that. But anyway, so that's the thing. You help me, go to subscribe to my YouTube channel, share the videos, tell people on Instagram and Facebook to follow, so they can, really get into the path of being well, the wellness, the path of exercising, the path of eating right, the path of having peace, the path of being happy. This is what I'm selling you. I'm selling you a lifestyle. Doesn't cost you a penny. It just takes your discipline, your commitment, your desire to rediscover, to connect with the true essence of who you are. And for that, you need some tools. And some tools are the Bible, my books, my YouTube channel, my social media. We promote all the wellness, all the good stuff. I'm not selling you any product. I'm not telling you to buy this pill and to buy this, that, nothing. I'm just selling you an amazing lifestyle, connecting with the power of life. And with that, I said, pow! I said, wow, I love you. So I'm gonna quit first, I think, on Instagram, because Instagram will cut me off. Okay, guys? So first, let's do Instagram. Well, let me do Facebook first. Okay, bye Facebook.